Southern Vangard Radio. This is DJ John Doe, and to the left of me is Madman.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cappuccino. Beats in the house. Homie, what's good?
How are you, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Ooh, that Michter's is mighty fine tonight, isn't
That's
it?
a good drink. That's a good drink. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've looked at it many a time and walked right on by it.
Well, that motherfucker Whitlock package, man. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him next time he tells me.
I just want to be there that day when you slap the shit out of this motherfucker.
If he tells me one more time that he doesn't like the bourbon that I'm buying, and then he follows it up and says and tells me he drinks motherfucking Jameson, just don't fucking talk to me, bro.
I know, right?
Shut your goddamn trap and just sell me the liquor. I don't care.
Like at this point, you know I'm coming in for the bourbon. You're not about to sell me no Jameson, son.
Come on, man. I'm buying a $40 bottle of bourbon. You want me to buy a fucking $20 bottle of Jameson?
And this man is from Kentucky. What else would he be buying?
Yo, man, people are crazy, dude.
Like I said, I just want to be there where you slap the shit out. Because when you slap him, I'm going to wait till you lay down, and then I'm kicking him dead in his face.
Oh, God. Oh, I just can't take it anymore, man. I can't take the dumb shit, man.
There's a lot of dumb shit out here.
Oh, boy. I tell you what, man. How's your weekend, man?
It's all right. I got some rest. I got the fresh haircut.
That's good.
Clean my car today. My car don't look like an ashtray no more.
I need to do that. Mine does.
Slept in like a son of a bitch today, boy.
Did you? I hate your ass.
Man, my day got away from me. I slept in so hard, man.
Is it one of those things where you sleep into? You slept in and you got so much sleep, you kind of sleep-eat all day?
It wasn't like that. It was one of them where you sleep in to the point where you're in 8 to almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, you really slept in.
Man,
you stay up all night last night? You must have not gone to bed.
I didn't even stay up all night last night. I just, it's the weekend,
you just needed
man.
it. Damn, that's dope, man. I need one of those days.
You had to get it in when you can get it in, man. I'm thankful.
That's beautiful.
I'm thankful. Hey, real quick, homie, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you probably locked in with your kids' school and all that, but I wanted to say something. I got an email from the principal of Westlake High School out there in the SWATs. One of Jayla's classmates died suddenly over the weekend.
Oh, Lord.
The young man's name was Xavier Graham. He was an 11th grader, and he died unexpectedly. All I want to say about with this being the holiday season and all that, man, check on your people, man. Make sure they straight.
No doubt.
Not just in, make sure they, up and at them and health and all that, but just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like really, really check on them. You know what I mean? Because while these holidays are supposed to be festive and all that, they can be wicked at the same time.
They can be a motherfucker for
you know what I'm saying? For a lot of people,
no
man. So if if it come across your mind, man, check on your people, man. Check on your people.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you, homie? The usual hustle and bustle.
The usual shit. Yeah. What did we do? Did I do anything crazy? Nah, I had some Christmas parties yesterday with the missus.
Mm-hmm.
And just
some wild shit. It was some wild shit.
No, not at all. Not at all. This was a Christmas party put on every year by some fellow church members.
Oh, okay.
And it was pretty low key. Now the thing is though, it was last night, meaning that we record on Sunday, so this party was on Saturday.
Yeah.
I am one more step away from being anointed a deacon. So I have my deacon examination this morning.
After last night's Christmas party.
After last night's Christmas
Ain't that a bitch? See how that worked? The Lord working mysterious ways.
One more step away from a 3-year commitment as a deacon.
That's what's up.
Whew, man, Deacon I passed with flying colors, got a 70.
Deacon
got a D-. I'm just kidding. It Everybody passes. You know, they gave
you can't fail.
You can't fail because you already said yes. I mean, you already like you pretty much get a 90, but just by saying yes.
Just by saying yes. Oh, we got to pass him.
Right, exactly. Yeah. This poor sucker
nobody else
to do it. Right, exactly.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm telling you, man. When you have your ceremony, I'm coming, man.
So
I'm coming. I'm gonna pull my suit out and I'm gonna follow up in there, man.
If I get to say a word, I'm gonna bring you up.
Bring me up. I already got that ready. Giving honor to God. Yes, my name is Brother James E. Meeks.
I handle the collection plates.
I come to you. Oh, that's even better because I'm gonna hit that motherfucker. I come to you today representing the Union Valley Baptist Church of Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah. I can't wait. That's what's up.
Hell yeah! So that was my weekend, man. Actually, I actually had a pretty, I mean, all things considered, pretty relaxed weekend, man. Good. I came into Sunday night like, you know, I'm usually pretty worked up on Sunday nights. Yeah. You know, you come in and see me.
Yeah, you gliding in here tonight. Oh man, I was just drop cookies off and dry roasted almonds and oranges and shit. Got the fly ball of bourbon. Got the snow pack. Beer in there.
Yeah, man. Got the snow. Yeah, we got
this nice coffee stout.
Got some things going on here.
Yeah, we looking good.
Yeah, so we good. Another news real quick. We're now on Google Podcasts and we're on Spotify Podcasts.
Spotify. We are
That's suckers. Big news. Yeah, we
Shouts out the Blueprint.
Shout out the Blueprint.
We in the sucker crew now.
The Spotify sucker crew. So if you don't like listening to us on SoundCloud or Mixcloud or what else? Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, especially the Android users out there, you know, if you want to get down with the Google Podcast or you're a Spotify user, you know, you can go check everything on those two platforms in addition to all the other places. So make sure you go follow, share, subscribe, you know, all that good shit.
No doubt.
So before we get down to business, if this is the first time you're listening because you're possibly a fan of the gentleman we have on the phone with us this evening, welcome to you and yours.
Yeah.
This is Southern Vangard Radio. We drop twice a week on Tuesdays. It's a mix show.
Yep.
Latest and greatest hip hop, cut up, sliced up, diced up how it should be. Me and Meeks popping shit, drinking bourbon, drinking beer, just wilding.
Oh yeah.
You want to hear some shit? Go back to episode 190 last week, boy. You want to talk about a shining example of cutting up.
Show enough cutting up.
That's episode 190. So we on episode 191 this
191,
week.
Man.
So yeah, Tuesdays, mix show. Thursdays is an interview session with an MC, DJ, producer, A&R, behind the scenes somebody. Could be a photographer, you know, just all kinds of folk, right? So make sure you check that out on Thursdays. So last week, for example, we interviewed Supreme Cerebral.
That's correct.
The week before that was who, Meeks? Who was that? God, why am I forgetting this? Was that Hobgoblin?
Yep.
Yeah, Hobgoblin, and before that we had PF Cuttin. Before that we had Grime Lords. Yeah, Pete Twist and Born Unique. Before that we had.
Don't forget John Jiggs.
That's
DJ
right,
Concept.
John Jiggs and DJ Concept. That's who was actually
Hobgoblin, Grime Lords, 6 Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
PF Cuttin, Kenny Dope. Anyway,
Watts, Lord Professor.
The
PF
list,
Cuttin.
Yeah.
Kenny Dope.
The list goes on and on.
The A3C recap.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so you know we're up to 191 mix shows, and we have almost like 153 or 154 interview session, man. So make sure you lock in with us and tell somebody. And Meeks, we got a bunch of places. I mentioned some of the places that we could list earlier, but we have some affiliates that check in with us.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, as far as that Google Podcasts and Spotify is concerned, everything is up there right now. Like
that's right, instantly.
Yeah, there is no lag. You don't have to wait for nothing to be uploaded.
Yep.
Everything, the entire catalog, as far as Southern Vanguard is concerned, is up there right now and ready and waiting for you.
Yes, sir.
But we have some affiliates, atlhiphop.com, Return of the BoomBap, WRBB, I Am Classic, rawradio.net, X Squad Radio, X Squad affiliates, all of those in Atlanta. And we also venture out to the West Coast because we got some people out west. with Soul Public Radio. Shouts out to X-Row for putting us on. We appreciate it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, let's get down to business.
Let's do
this
it.
Is an interview session. This brother right here has the fucking flu and is still called in to do this interview
man.
For some rap shit, man.
For some rap shit. He's sick on a whole lot of levels, man. just the sickness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he good, though. He pushing through. I told him to keep his head up, man. Don't go get no motherfucking flu shot. That shit is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Get you a hot toddy, man, or some promethazine or something along those lines, and you will be great.
Yes. I've actually been talking to this gentleman for quite some time. The homie Superstition introduced me to him because Super actually collaborated with him on some music.
That's what's up.
And me and this dude just kind of hit it off well. And we actually got to join the chamber, believe it or not.
Oh shit.
And this guy has a new album that's getting ready to. Well, actually, by the time you hear this, it's already gonna been out. So anyway, we're heading down south. This usually doesn't happen. We usually head north or head west. We're going down south to South Florida this week to talk with the one and only NapsNdreds.
NapsNdreds, what's
Naps,
up,
what's up, man?
Yo, Deacon John, what's good?
Hallelujah.
That's Deacon Doe. That's Deacon
What
Doe.
up, y'all boys? Thanks for having me, man. How y'all doing?
We good, man. Happy to be here, man.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
So Naps, what's happened, man? The flu got you down and out, dude.
Bro, I've been out of it, man, for like 4 days, man. Like I said, I thought I was gonna die, man.
Damn.
I was sitting in the car driving to the doctor's office, man, like 4 days ago, man. I was like, man, I could barely walk out the car, man.
That shit, when they get on
But
you,
I'm getting better, though, man. I'm ready to go, man. They trying to knock me out before the album drop, but it ain't gonna happen, man.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Hell nah.
Yo, so has it hit the family too? Has it hit the household or just you right now?
Hell yeah, that's where I got it from, man. All the kids in the house, man. The wife got it. Everybody got it. You know?
Yeah, man.
Everybody got it.
It's too bad.
That shit highly contagious, bro.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah. But I'll be all right, though, man.
No doubt.
I'll be all right, man.
Yeah.
I got my little white rum and honey.
Yep.
Lemon.
Yep.
Good, man.
There you go.
All right, beautiful. So, Naps, why don't you... yeah, right? Yeah. So, Naps, why don't you set the stage for us, man? Let's see. This thing's going to drop on Thursday. So the album would have actually already been out for 2 days, but just tell the people what you dropped on them this week, and we'll just take it from there.
Yeah, man, I got an album coming out on Tuesday, December 18th. Trouble in the Paradise is the title. It's me and Nottz. Nottz made all the beats. Fire album, man. It's got 13 joints on there. Killer lyrics. DJ Eclipse is on there. Nina, she's a singer from the Netherlands. Vinny Paz is on there. Cormega's on there. Who else on there, man? Oh, Murdoch. Murdoch is on there. Damn, man.
Fred the Godson.
Yeah, Fred the Godson is on there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. I think that's it though. But yeah, it's dope, man. Y'all boy gotta check that out, man. That's the third studio album.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so you've been hitting this with singles for basically like the past 9 months or so, kind of leading up to this?
Yeah. But yeah, about 9 months ago, I released the first single. It was Spill Milk. DJ Eclipse is on that as well, produced by Nottz as well too. So yeah, it's supposed to this album's supposed to have been out, bro, for a while now, because it's been done for like almost a year. But it's been mixing, it's been mastering. I've been waiting on Nottz, which is like what was taking up most of the time. But for the most part, man, everything's good now, man. But the album been done from a long time ago.
Okay. Do you think the timing is right for it right now?
Say that again?
I said, you think the timing is right for it right now, that it's finally coming out?
Hell yeah, this is a great time, man.
Okay.
I didn't want to release it in 2019.
Yeah.
Because everything was ready to go this year.
Okay.
I wanted it to drop this year, you know what I mean? So 2019 is a whole new year for me.
Okay.
I wanted to get it out this year, you know what I mean? Drop it at the end of the year. everybody feeling nice and happy, about to hit him over the head with some real grimy shit.
All right. Cool.
How'd you and Nottz get connected, Naps?
Say that again, bro. My bad.
That's all good. How did you and Nottz get connected?
Well, Nottz was on my last album, Bloodclaat.
Right.
I had him three joints Nottz produced on my last album, man. Funny enough, the funny thing with Nottz is I didn't really know who Nottz was, man. I knew the beats that he made because I used to freestyle a lot back in the day to a lot of just random beats and shit. And I was always a fan of Busta Rhymes. So I knew the beats. They were all familiar to me, but I wasn't really savvy with, who produced what and stuff like that back then. So, when I was on Twitter, actually, I seen a tweet come out, Nottz was like, hit me up for some beats. And I was like, yo, this name sound familiar, because I was a Little Brother fan. And he did a song, he did a song with Little Brother, and who was featured on there? It was a female singer on there. Anyways, Fonte in the beginning of the beat was like, my nigga Nottz on the beat. And I always remember that because that's one of my favorite songs off of that album that they did. Mm-hmm. And so when I saw the name scroll across, I was like, yo, this nigga he's soliciting beats and shit. So let me hit him up. So I hit him up, and he asked me to send him some joints. And I sent him some joints, and he was feeling them. And then he sent me some joints back too. And then that's how we started working on that album there. So there was 3 joints we worked on, and we developed that relationship off of that last album, Bloodclaat. Gotcha. So off of that last album, everything was cool. Me and him had a good, talking relationship and whatever. And I asked him, I was like, because I seen him doing a few, he was promoting like a whole bunch of records he was putting out with different artists. And I was like, yo, we need to do an album. And he was like, how many songs you want to do? 6? I was just grateful to do 6. I was like, all right, we'll go with 6, man. So 6 went from 6, 7 to 8 to 9 to 10. You know what I mean? So, that's how it was, man. It wasn't anything miraculous and nothing like that. It was just, I don't know. It was just perfect timing, man.
That's what's
you know what I mean? And just work, relationships and networking, pretty much.
Yo, Naps, I like the titles you are dropping for your albums, man. Bloodclaat and Trouble in a Paradise. Like, are those nods to your Jamaican descent? Like, do you how often you keep in touch with what's going on over in Yard, man? I know you was born and raised over there.
Oh yeah, I haven't been down there. I haven't been down there, and I said probably about 3-4 years, man. Mm-hmm. Probably 4 years actually. And actually, I was supposed to go down there, man, but my passport wasn't renewed. It's renewed now. But even, after it got renewed, they had this thing down there called chikungunya that was going down. It was like a mosquito disease that, you get bit by that shit, you be like, it's like you was, all your joints was aching and shit. You couldn't walk. They had different songs. They was making songs about it and everything. You know how Jamaicans, is, man. Anything that go down there, they got a song about it. You know what I mean? So I was getting clear of that shit. The Dominican Republic had it too. I was saying clear the country, bro. So I told my pops, I ain't going down there till y'all figure that shit out.
What's the name of that shit again?
Chikungunya.
Chikungunya.
It's like, yeah, man. It's look that up, man. Damn, it's got a scientific name to it, but that's what it's called though.
Okay.
It was in DR too as well. Hey. A lot of the Caribbean islands, man, had it.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, same thing with y'all heard of Zika too, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is it similar to the Zika virus?
Something similar to that. Yeah.
Got you. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, so I ain't been down there in a hot minute, bro. But I gotta bring the family down there, man.
That's what's up.
None of my family been down there yet, man, and I gotta see my peoples, man.
Okay.
Done.
Cool.
Naps, you got some pretty good burn off that last record, right? I mean, that's when Eclipse and Premier picked it up, and I mean that's when I started hearing about you. I wasn't that familiar with you until the last record, the Bloodclaat joint.
Yeah, man. Salute to DJ Eclipse, man. I can't even thank that dude enough, man. I mean, there was a dude that used to, because I was signed to Freshchest Records in 2000, I believe, 2002. And matter of fact, that's how I know Superstition, because he was signed to that label too.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a dude, I don't know if he worked with the label or was just around, but his name was like Sharif Hakeem or something like that.
Oh yeah, from Blackfish Radio. That's the homie.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So he passed my album Bloodclaat to Eclipse. And one day I was just on Twitter and I seen Eclipse. He posted a tweet. He was like, how come nobody told me about this album, man? This shit fire or whatever like that. And I was like, oh shit. I looked him up and I didn't even know who DJ Eclipse was either.
Word.
So I looked up DJ Eclipse and I seen the repertoire and all that. And I'm like, okay, I hit him up and I was like, yo, man, appreciate it and all that, you know? And, you know, we just was rapping and everything like that and chopping it up. And one thing led to another, man. Cause he worked over there by Sirius.
Yeah.
So he passed the album off to a lot of people over there. And Primo was one of them. Who else, man? Pretty much everybody over there, man, had the album to spin. So that's how I work with Eclipse. Eclipse is real cool, man. I met up with him when he came down here too. He got family down here.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he's on that, man. He put some serious cuts on this album, man. He's on 3 joints. So he showed love like heavily on the album, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's what DJs are supposed to do, man. You know, they're supposed to break records, you know?
Yo, real talk, man. Like, yo, I got a new appreciation for DJs, man. Like, you know, because the thing is, man, when you a rapper, bro, you only really, most rappers, I would say, only really concerned with rapping. You know what I mean? And so, and what I mean by that is like, you know, I know how to make beats, but I ain't on no Kanye shit. Like, I know what I'm good at, so I'm sticking with the rapping shit. So
Right.
I wasn't really like in tune with I know what DJs doing shit, but I didn't, you know, I appreciate more now what they do behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
More than anything else. You know what I'm saying? So DJ Eclipse really looked out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he never asked me for anything. He just handed it off to anybody, you know what I'm saying, that he felt like, you know, would appreciate it. So, you know,
yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, hats off to that man, you know what I mean?
And that's a good outlook to have, Naps, that you know your lane. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think a lot of cats get caught out there trying to be a self-contained unit, and it really don't have to go that way. I mean, it's various people out here that do various things for a lot of reasons. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just have to. And
it's so organic, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you like something, man, you let somebody else hear it, and that's how it is, man. It ain't nothing else behind that. You know what I mean? You like it, you let somebody else hear it, and they feeling it, they let somebody else hear it.
Yeah.
That's what that's the era I came from, man.
Yeah.
Era I came from, you know what I mean?
That's how it should be, you know?
Yo, so Naps, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How does Eddie Sancho end up mixing your album? Like, how did that go down?
All right, let me break it down. So Freshchest Records, right?
Yep.
Freshchest Records was like I said, me and Superstition was on that label. And it was 2 guys that owned that label. Gene Gardemzi, I don't know what happened with him. And then there's Joe Laporta. Joe Laporta is right now, like, he moved on. Like, obviously Freshchest, they don't exist anymore, but Joe Laporta, he now works with Sterling Sound in New York, which is like a mastering company.
Yeah, he's a badass.
Yeah. So he sees pretty much all like the you know what I mean, he mastered, like, you know, from albums like, you know, Rock Marciano Reloaded, you know, pretty much all, like, damn, man, he just told me about some new shit he mastering too, man. Fuck, man. Foo Fighters, he done won Grammys and everything like that.
Yeah. He's doing like big. He's like doing big pop shit too, right? He does everything from like underground rap to
Aerosmith.
Shawn Mendes, shit like that.
Yes, exactly. Shawn Mendes is one of them too. And he got a Grammy for the Foo Fighter album that he mastered too. Anyways, I still kept in touch with him all the time because he made beats as well. And I had put out an EP with my homie Murdoch. And Joe produced all of the beats on that. So I've always been speaking with Joe. And Joe all right, so Joe was like, first of all, it's funny because around this time I'm like, yo, I'm fucking with Nottz, man. I can't mix this shit myself.
Right.
Because I'm good with mixing, but I'm a nigga that's like, yo, if somebody else can do it better than me, I'm putting my ego out the way.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm all about quality, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, let me speak with Super. Let me find out who he got mixing shit for him. And when I spoke with Super, he was like, this girl Nina does a lot of my mixing for me, right? So I'm like, all right, let me hit up. So I hit up Nina, and I was speaking with her and everything like that, and I found out she sings, right? So I'm like, all right. So put that story to the side real quick. So I'm talking to Joe now, and I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm looking for somebody to mix the thing, but I'm asking around and I don't really know who. And he's like, man, you should fuck with Eddie Sancho. I'm like, I don't even know who that is. Who the fuck is Eddie Sancho? And he's like, look him up, man. Look him up. So I looked at Eddie Sancho and I saw the catalog. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, man.
So kind of find out Eddie Sancho works hand in hand with Joe on most of the project. On most of the, I don't know. I'm not gonna say they're like a group or no combo or nothing like that, but a lot of times, a lot of them records that Eddie Sancho mixed, Joe masters them. Right. So,
right.
I don't know if it's, so he recommended Eddie Sancho. So I reached out to Eddie and I'm like, yo, Joe, you know what I mean? Joe put me on to you, whatever, and stuff. So we worked it out and we spoke a bit. So, Eddie lived down here too.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Eddie lives in Miami now.
Oh.
Yeah. So, we met up and everything. And yeah, we cool peoples, man. And Eddie, he, so yeah, Eddie ended up ended up mixing the entire album, man. And Nina, who was supposed to mix it, ended up doing vocals because I found out through, inquiring about mixing that she knows how to sing. And when I found out she knew how to sing, I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like I was just mesmerized by the voice. And I needed a female vocalist on a certain song. And so she worked out perfectly for that joint. So I ended up, with Eddie Sancho, you know what I mean? Eddie Sancho, he had some extra time at the time and he ended up sitting down and working on the entire album. So nice. It all worked out for the best, man. So that's how, and it's funny because a lot of the people that, like I said, Eddie Sancho, I didn't really know, now I know exactly who Eddie Sancho was, but the name wasn't familiar to me starting out, you know what I mean?
No doubt. And Naps, that's the organic shit you was talking about, right? It just kind of fell into place, right?
Everything fell into place, bro. Like there was no hassle, there was no stress, man. I ain't gonna front and I ain't gonna hold y'all boys, man. The only stress that I had through this whole process is waiting on Nottz for them fucking beats, man.
We believe you.
That's it, man. That's why it's coming out this year and not next year, because I've been waiting forever for this shit.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, yo, speaking of Freshchest, that's something we know about from our times. That's around the time when we was out here like really, really kicking doors down and all that. Speak to us about what it's like.
Y'all know who was on that? Yeah, go ahead. My bad. Sorry, bro.
No, I was just saying, speak to us about what it's like to be on a label one day and then they fold and you got a project that never came out that's in limbo because of that. Like what is that like for an artist? And will that project ever see the light of day?
Well, let me tell you something, man. I went to FAMU, right, in Tallahassee.
Okay.
When I was up there, Because even before that, man, I was heavy into the online battling and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I met this guy named Deacon the Villain. And Deacon the Villain was battling online too. A lot of them dudes battling online. I know y'all know Nestle too as well.
Yeah.
I know him too.
Yeah, we know Deacon too.
He was battling on the same site. Go ahead.
I said we know Deacon too.
Yeah, okay. That's good peoples, man.
Yeah.
Deacon, Nestle, you know who else? Tone Deaf, Hobson, damn, who else? Oh shit. Point Game. All them niggas was battling back then, man. And so Deacon the Villain, man, he was signed to Freshchest Records as well. But he was under a group, Cunninglynguists.
Yep.
Yeah, him and No.
Yeah. With No and all them boys.
Yep.
And it was SOS at the time. So it was SOS, No, and Deacon. Anyways, man, Deacon passed my record over to I had an album I was working on, Black Boy Jungle. And he passed the record off to Joe and Gene. And then they signed me right then and there. So to answer your question, I was happy at the time, man, because everybody at the time it was all about getting signed, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just wanted to get signed. There was nothing independent really. There was no independent wave going on or none of that.
Right.
So I was just happy to be signed. I didn't get no advance and none of that shit. I signed a contract. I ain't get no money. I ain't get no shit, nothing like that. I was just happy to be on the label. You know what I mean?
Word.
But let me tell you something. The good thing about being on the label that really helped me is that they had good distribution with Caroline Distribution.
That's right.
So I was able they pressed up a 12-inch vinyl for me. Obviously I have to come out of pocket for nothing, man. And so they did a 12-inch. They did a lot of marketing. Not super well. You know what I mean? Not a lot of marketing, but they got my name out a little bit, and I was able to kind of piggyback off of their biggest group was Cunninglynguists. So I was able to piggyback off of their group because anywhere that they went, as far like for instance, they did a show in my town. Like I was like literally like right after them on the set. So I was able to kind of get a little bit of attention in that way from the label. But I mean, they were based in New York, man, and I was down south, and they had a lot of people on the label. They had me, they had Cunninglynguists, they had October, they had Superstition, they had the Understudies. They had a gang of people, bro.
Okay.
So every time I was like, yo, when my shit coming out, they would be like, oh, after the Cunninglynguists, after the this, after the that, after them. So, eventually after like 2 or 3 years, the 12-inch dropped with Panic from the Mole Men produced it. Yeah. And
Chi-Town.
There was a B-side. Yeah, Chi-Town. Yep. So yeah, Panic, he produced that, the 12-inch, that's one of the vinyls that I got. I don't know when that shit came out. It was at 2003 or 4. But yeah, so the album was supposed to come out, man, on the label, and it never did because their distribution it kind of fell through, and the label, I guess they wasn't recouping the money that they were supposed to be getting back, or they wasn't getting paid back the money from whatever. I don't know, man. Some behind the scenes shit that I wasn't privy to.
Gotcha.
So the label kind of like, you know what I mean? They ain't even holding no announcement or no shit like that. I just heard Joe just say, yo, nah, we ain't doing it no more. Freshchest ain't working no more. So I was just that was it, man. That was like in 2000 and I don't know, man, 5 or something like that, bro. So I ain't released that album until 2010 independently.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
So that album never came out on the label. Only the 12-inch came out. So that, I was able to fuck with the album and make it a little better and then put it out in 2010.
Okay.
Got a lot more features on there. Cool G, Illmind, damn, man. Gang of people was on that album actually though, man. Right. Emilio Rojas was on there.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
See, that's how I know you're gonna beat the flu, man, because you went from a bad situation and you pushed through that, man. And that shit came out anyway. So the flu ain't shit.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something though, man. I went to college, man. You know what I'm saying? So if this music shit ain't work out for me, I would have still had a job anyway.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like if this shit ain't work out, like, so it wasn't like the end of the world for me, because it's like they signed me, and you know, it's like, you know, I had no big expectations like that. It was an underground label. You know what I mean?
All right.
It wasn't a major label or nothing like that. So it's like, all right, man. You know, nigga, you got your degree and shit. You got a little career going on. You straight. Just keep fucking with the music. You all right. So, I mean, that's all I was doing, man. You know, just working on the music, still continuing. And even to this day, man, still ain't even sweating shit.
Yo, you went to FAMU. You got what kind of degree you got? You got an engineering degree?
Yeah, computer science, man. I was in the band, too.
All right. That's what's up.
Yeah, Marching 100, man.
The Marching 100 ain't nothing to fuck with.
Oh, shit. Niggas whooping niggas' ass on the bus and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of stories associated with them rattlers, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I know all about it, man. Things have changed now, though, brother.
No doubt. I know they not too long ago they got caught up in some shit behind that. So I know I know it's been a big change.
A lot of surveillance going on.
No doubt. No, one of the homies here in Atlanta is a FAMU graduate, Melifair. You know Melifair.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yeah. Right. Graduated from
Melifair. Yeah?
Yeah, graduated from FAMU. Huh?
Okay. When I was in the band, when I was in the band, that's one of the first times I went to Atlanta, man. Actually, I've been to Atlanta twice, man. When I was in the band, and then when the next year after, I wasn't in the band. And I went up there for, it was, I think y'all had it's like the, I don't know if it's called Atlanta Classic or something like that, but it was FAMU against like TCC or TCU.
Oh, right.
TCU.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I remember that was like in 2001 or 2002 when I remember I went to the club one time, man, and everybody was waiting for Little John and shit. Little John and the Twins. And Yin Yang Twin.
Yeah.
And I remember, man, we was waiting in the club for a minute. All the girls was in there and shit.
Yeah.
And when them niggas came out there and got on stage, they were mad late. They came in like 2:30. They were late, dog. And they got up on stage, bro. And all I remember, because remember, I'm from Lauderdale, man. So I don't know about all that throwing bows and shit.
Yeah.
Them niggas, they got on stage, man, and them niggas they was performing, man, and all the niggas in the crowd started throwing bows, and all the girls started running, man. I'm like, yo, the fuck going on, man?
Classic Atlanta, yo.
Y'all niggas scaring the girls away.
Man, it's classic Atlanta right there. Shit, you talking about that was late shit. That was early. That was early for Lil Jon and Eastside, boy. 2:30, they probably had just woke up.
Hell yeah. Cause we went up there, man, thinking it was going to be all good. Every hotel we went to, bro, it was all booked out.
Oh, yeah.
We ended up staying at this one hotel, bro. That shit was so ghetto, dog.
I know,
I'm talking like suspect. The elevator was like,
yeah.
That shit was like, you open that shit manually. That shit closed like, God. And I think he had to like fucking turn like a wheel and shit. I don't know what it was, bro. Got to the room. Fucking shower. The shower didn't even have it ain't even had like a real shower, like a nozzle, dog. That shit was like a damn pipe. That shit was like a pipe, water coming out that shit. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all niggas country as fuck up here, bro.
That's too much.
Oh, that's crazy.
Country up here, boy.
Hey, Naps, why was there such a
shit? Well, I tell you,
that's crazy. Yo, Naps, why was there such a gap between you putting out that album in 2010 and then, not having an album until 2016? Or were there some mixtapes in between, or what was up with the gap there?
Oh, actually, man, around, because, Bloodclaat came out in 2016,
right.
Man, and so what happened was from that first album, man, like, I was going through a transition, man. I was leaving from Tallahassee back to Lauderdale, and when I came back down here, man, I started a family. I got married, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had kids, but I was still making music. I bought a house and everything, and I was just trying to get my life right, man. Trying to, like I said, I wasn't on this, on some 8 Mile shit. Like, damn, I got to get this.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got to get signed for major, whatever. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. I was just, I was just trying to get my shit together. And I was still making music. So, I mean, and the type of person I am, man, like, I got some OCD shit going on with music, man. Like, when I do music, man, it's like, I ain't quick to put this shit out. You know what I mean? Like, and so I'm always working and reworking songs and redoing songs, and you know what I mean? And that could be good and bad in a way. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times the song don't need to be fucked with, and I'm still fucking with it. So, I mean, it really, that's what it is, man. I mean, from that first album I dropped, then 6 years went by, man. But, 6 years later, then I had like two, I had a kid, I had a wife, I had a house, different things were going on, man. And my mind was just somewhere else at the time, man. But I was still working on music, and throughout all of that, man, I was still able to, Bloodclaat was a pretty dope album, man. And, I put that out in 2016. So, it ain't going to be, the break between, Bloodclaat and this new album I got coming out on Tuesday. It could have been just a year, but you got y'all boys got taught to Nottz, man. That nigga had my beats. He had my beats hostage for a minute, man.
Shit, we love to talk to him, but that's a whole nother story. I'm just
y'all gonna be waiting. Y'all gonna be waiting as long as the beat.
Yeah, I'm just glad to hear that you are able to move in and out of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Sound like you very much a family man, and able to handle that side of life. But then you got this music thing popping for you too. I think that's a good narrative for us to be putting out right now, because a lot of cats seem like they can only do one thing. It's a lot of monomaniacs out here, man, and you just got to be able to move around at your best until your passion project, or whatever you want to call it, pops off for you. You can't just be stuck in one lane. You know what I'm saying? You miss out on a whole lot of other shit doing it that way. I'm glad to hear you can move in and out like that, man. Yeah. That's what's up.
Bro, I don't know who said it, but I think you got to have about 5 hustles, man.
Got to.
And
absolutely,
being a family man is one of them, bro. You know, so I need about 2 more, bro. I need about 2 more.
Yeah, man.
That'll be good. I'm Jamaican. I probably need about 3 more.
You supposed to have 100 jobs, yo.
Yeah. Need about 100 of them done.
Shit. No doubt.
100 job, man.
No doubt.
Oh man, that's dope.
Real, bro.
Hell yeah.
Naps, you got anything? You got anything you want to get off your chest, man? We've taken enough of your time. Your ass probably needs to get to bed.
Hell yeah, you need to get under the bed, man. That cough sounds serious.
Yeah, man. But
my medication is due soon now. You know?
All right.
Oh shit, man. Yo, man. Not too much, man. But I just want to let people know, man. I got a real dope album coming out on Tuesday, man, and not for nothing, but like I said, I'm real OCD with my own shit, and this project right here, I'm really, really pleased with, man. And for me to say that is big, because even sometimes when I put shit out, I'm like, damn, man, why I said that word like that? Why I sound like that? You know what I mean? But this one, I ain't got no complaints, man. Eddie Sancho did his thing, and when Joe mastered it, man, that shit sound fat now, dog. So, I mean, that's the only thing on my chest, man. I mean, it ain't nothing but 2 more days left, man, for the shit to drop, man. And bro, I'm telling you, man, when y'all hear that shit, because I got 2 or 3 videos right now in the chamber right now too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drop a video on Tuesday with the album, and probably in another 2 or 3 weeks drop another video, and then drop another video.
That's
so I mean, and then I'm also kind of trying to work it out with my job too, to see if I can get some time to try to do some touring, man.
Okay.
So other than that, man, I mean, that's the main focus right now, man, and trying to just work on shit and developing the brand and continuing working on music, man. I mean, that's one of my first love, man. So hip hop is always gonna be there for me, man. I got a lot of people that I now I know I got a lot of fans. Back then, it's really hard to see who your fans are unless you're doing shows and shit. Mm-hmm. But now with social media and different things like that, you really can connect with people. And I ain't saying I got a lot of fans, but, you know what I mean, I'm able to see now exactly, you know what I mean, what I'm working with and how I need to build and build and you know, and make some noise, man. So that's really it, man. I mean, I'm just trying to build a brand, man, trying to get better at the art, man, and try to fuck with as many people as possible, man. Before, you know what I'm saying, before I say I'm good, man, but it's going to be a while before I say all that, man.
Dope.
John, you know, we got some shit going on, man. Hey,
yeah, we
you
do.
ain't even sent me the song yet, bro.
It's not mixed yet. You'll get it.
Got you on blast right now, homie. How you feel about that?
You'll get it. It's coming.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing shit. I don't even know what it sounds like.
It's coming.
Yo, Naps, we fuck with you, man, and we can appreciate your work ethic, man. You know, you got some fans over here with me and Doe, and you got a home for anytime you want to drop some shit or get it out there, get a feel for what the people are saying about it. You can just run it through us, man. We got you.
Word, man. Hey, man, appreciate y'all, man, wholeheartedly, man. Hey, Deacon John, man, keep me in your prayers, man. I need to get well soon before Tuesday, bro.
Hey, man, put your hands on the phone right now. We finna send a get well blessing to you right now through the phone, brother. Just hold on.
Yeah, man. I touch and agree, man. Touch and agree, Eddie, man. Thank you, bro.
We got you, man. hey, Naps, last thing, man. Drop out on social, man, all your handles, man, so people know how to find you.
Yeah, man. Easy, man. NapsNdreds. NapsNdreds. Ain't no A in the dreads, man. NapsNdreds. That's Twitter, Instagram, and the same thing for SoundCloud as well. I ain't got no Snapchat, I ain't got Facebook and none of that shit. Okay. There's too much stuff going on right now to keep up with, man. So I only got really Instagram and Twitter and SoundCloud, man.
That's all you need.
Hey, the album it's gonna be an all digital. It's gonna be on all digital outlets, services. Y'all, the YouTube channel, it's NapsNdreds HipHop. That's the only thing that's different from the Instagram and the Twitter and the SoundCloud. It's NapsNdreds HipHop. So yeah, all the videos and all that's gonna be there. Check the Instagram pretty much though, man, because I'm updating that more than anything else.
Okay.
And yeah, man, you know, that's pretty much it, man. Appreciate y'all time, man.
All right.
Really appreciate that.
We appreciate you.
Go back and listen. Go ahead.
Shout out to Superstition, man, for the connect, man. And you know what I'm saying? And I heard y'all interview my nigga Bad Seed a while back too, man. Shout out to him too as well. That's the nigga, man.
Okay.
You on that joint too? You on a remix for Belt Off, right?
Yeah. Word, yeah, with him and with Rock Monster, man. So
yeah,
I'm on that one too.
Heater.
Hell yeah.
No doubt. Yeah.
Go back and listen to that Bloodclaat joint. I was listening to it today when I was running, man. That's a joint. That's a good workout joint, Naps.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Yo, that's how I know an album dope, man. Like, hey, when you can put that shit on your phone and you go to the gym and you can bang out some extra steps on that shit, extra reps. Yeah, that album dope, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Good gym album. I love that shit. All right, word. All right, Naps. Thank you, brother.
So, yeah,
we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, stay up, man.
Stay up, man. Holler at us, man. Get at us, man. Next time you're in Atlanta, man, definitely reach out, man. We got you.
Word.
No doubt.
Thank you, Naps.
Stay down.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, my man. Have a good night.
Peace.
All right, man.
Woo.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. That's a good dude right there.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
That's a good dude right there.
No doubt.
Good
that
energy,
album
man.
Should be bumping, man.
That's going to be bang. Well, we played 3 joints already. We got.
I mean, we talking about Nottz on the production, man.
Yeah, man.
It just.
Naps is ripping that mic too, boy.
It's all good, man. There it is.
Yeah, man. So
NapsNdreds
in a paradise.
Trouble in a paradise. I love it.
I love it,
man. Title dope as shit.
Yo, by the time you hear this, that shit's out now. It dropped on Tuesday, the 18th.
Right.
So go and cop that. Stream it, whatever it may be. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And remember that it's always that Smithsonian grade. Twice a week Meeks.
Nothing but the fly shit.
Twice a week Doe.
Yeah.
Southern Vangard Radio.
And shit, by the time you hear this, we might be in some high cotton by the time y'all hear this, because the 17th will have already have been here. We might know some shit that you don't know just yet. So hold on to yourself.
Come
on with it.
Deacon blessings.
Yes. Hallelujah. Lord Jesus. One more big pop off. All right, homie.
All right, Southern Vangard Radio, Meeks and Doe. We out.
Peace, y'all.